All right.
We want to thank Takusha for having a better phone than I do.
Right, Gus.
I'm gonna hang my phone up now, so.
Hey. This is the Really Charlie podcast here. Had some technical difficulties, but we're much better right now. So we got Finga Fiya with Joe Finger and Calvin. Pina. I'm very bad.
It's Calvin. I thought that was your grandson.
All right, Pina. Here we go, everyone. Listen to some good jams here. We're ready to load the airways with Finga Fiya.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
Yes, everybody for helping us. We need a lot of help.
Yeah. We're gonna do this one. And it's my man Frank. Playing them keys, man. Woke up this morning, my baby was gone. Oh God, it's a Monday, my baby was gone.
Peanut.
Yeah.
How about that, Peanut?
Oh no,
P
that was
hyphen
real
E.
nice.
Sound check.
Love it.
Yeah.
Do your thing, man. We could
Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. We're gonna do a couple original songs now. It should be up there on there. I don't know why.
Okay, wait. Under what? Let me see.
We're getting it worked out. We still have technical problems.
Okay, Shawana finally found it.
Okay.
All right, we good, Charlie.
Yeah. We got it going on. People are watching it.
All right.
I got my finger on the pulse. The house is burning down. Got a cocker. I get waiting, I guess. That's all right. I think you're talking to me. The finger on the pulse. The house is burning down. Try to call the doctor, but the doctor done left town. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
I gotta go to this one. Count down on the man. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
My car's blown a rock. My woman's blown my mind. I rode upon the wind. She said, I'm leaving you behind. What's up with that?
Oh, what's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
She said she'd be with me forever, but she run off with some cat. What's up with that?
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 I used to wake and smell the coffee, and now all I smell is rat. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Baby, what's up with that?
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 I used to wake and smell the coffee, and all I smell is rat. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Alice is at my door and it says on the phone, can't take it anymore, they just won't leave me alone. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
What's up with that?
You know, I thought I saw the devil, he was a bureaucrat. What's up with that?
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 Oh, gotta go to this. Count out on the man. What's up with that? I used to wake and smell the coffee, but now all I smell is rat. What's up with that? She said she'd be with me forever, but she run off with some cat. What's up with that?
Oh, what is up
What's up with that? What's up with that? That's
us out with that.
Yeah, we
Love it.
do another
Amen.
one.
Continue
Tell
to
me
do
what
your
it's
thing, man.
This is a song that Joe and I co-wrote together. It was a woman that worked with me, a very nice lady. Was having kind of a bad day at work, and we talked for a little bit. And once we finished, I looked at her and said, that sounds like a song. I'm going to write a song for you. So I started writing, and I talked to Joe. I told him a little bit about what I was going to do. So
Yep.
he wrote the other half of the song. Now, believe this, we weren't together when we wrote the song. He wrote his half, I wrote my half, and when we did it together, it sounded like we wrote it together. So
Nice.
and the thing about it is we did the song, and the lady who was working with me was sick. I didn't know it at the time, and I don't think she did either. Anyway, she passed away, and she never heard the song. So we're going to do the song for her right now, and it's called 8 Straight Days.
What's the name?
Okay.
Her name was Pam. This week, Pam. I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
8 straight days don't make me who I am. After 8 straight days, I don't give a damn. I've been working. I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
8 straight days.
8 straight days.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
Working my little fingers down to the bone. I probably tell you I never known. I've been working. I've been working. I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
8 straight days.
8 straight days.
Come on, man. I've been working 8 straight days. I've been working 8 straight days. Boss man looking at me, trying to look stern. After 8 straight days, I'm not concerned. I've been working. Oh, I've been working 8 straight days. 8 straight days. I've been working 8 straight days. break.
You need a break?
Yeah, somebody give me a pillow.
Give him a brother. Somebody gave you a shot.
Well, you know, how about a blanket?
You need a break?
Somebody give me a shot.
There you go.
Oh, well, if that shot don't work, how about this? Just roll me up a big fatty, because I need a break. Oh.
There's medical benefits to that.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days.
I've been working 8 straight days.
8 straight days. 8 straight days. Charlie working 8 straight days too. Must be in that family. I see him doing everything on Facebook. He's busy.
I'm trying.
Like Pina.
Yeah, it must be in the blood, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm going to drink this water.
This is definitely,
Drink that water.
this was nice, man. I love the sound as always.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
That's why I try to stay on your site. So when I get,
That's great, man. I'm telling you.
when y'all in the wood,
Really good for us. Joe, you doing another version?
I guess. I was trying to think of that.
We got Joe's got a bunch of originals. We've written a bunch of originals. We try to keep it original as we can. We might throw in a couple or two, but we'll see.
do your thing, man.
I don't know if I remember this.
Yeah.
This is a timely song. I wish it was a little while ago. COVID is keeping us apart. COVID-19 blue is keeping us apart. 'Cause if we get together now, a big trouble's bound to start. I flew in from overseas after being far away. I come home from overseas after being far away. And now they got me in quarantine, at least for 14 days. COVID, keeping us apart. COVID-19 blues, keeping us apart. 'Cause if we get together now, the trouble's bound to start. Then you get to see the man behind the mask. One day you get to see the man behind the mask. I'm waiting for permission, but every day I'm gonna ask. C-O-V-I-D, keep podcasts that bring us together.
Nice.
So thank you. That's what's bringing us together. It's the podcasts and the live streams and everything like that.
It
Pina's going to
definitely.
do a song. I see him searching for the
Yeah,
right
I
one.
got a couple of songs. We got a.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pina, tell them how we got together.
I was, and I was going to do that when we started our first song. Joe and I, well, really, I first started doing some of the blues. You know, I really didn't have my songs together. I didn't know what I was going to play. I didn't know what I was going to do. But I wrote down this song. It wasn't a song I copied. It was a B.B. King song.
Uh-huh.
And I wrote it down, and I had it on a piece of paper. And I went to this open mic jam. And I didn't know Joe at the time. He was sitting up and playing keyboards for everybody. And I just kept listening. Man, this cat is awesome. Man, this dude is kicking it. So anyway, you know, and all the jams, you know, you have your turn to go up and do a song. So I kept saying in my mind, man, I hope I remember this song. So I had folded all up in my pocket. And I pulled it out, and I folded it up so small, it just fit in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, I remember the words. I didn't need it. You know, I just went on with the song. Joe played it, and it came out wonderful. And he looked over at me, and he says, "Hey, man, you got another song?"
Uh-huh.
And I pulled that hand out, and I opened up my hand. I had them notes written down, all crinkled up and stuff. And listening to his talent and knowing that I didn't have another song, I said, "Man, this is all I got." And he looked at me, which I know a lot of musicians, and I know they're not like this. But Joe looked at me and he said, "Man, I'll tell you what, you just keep doing what you're doing. And one day, you're going to know a whole lot of songs that can't even be the words." And I thought in my mind, in my heart, man, this cat really felt like that about me. I did one song. I didn't even know it.
Uh-huh.
But he encouraged me to go further on, and I did. And so I ended up helping another friend of his, of ours, that was a musician. And they were in another band, so I would take this guy over to some of their gigs because he didn't drive, you know. So I would take him and I'd do a song or two, and then I'd leave, wait, and do all that. So anyway, I was doing a song one day. We at this club. Joe, the guy whose band it was, had turned down the microphone, and no one could hear me. But I didn't know that people couldn't hear me, so I was singing my butt off. And Joe was in the corner playing. He got a little irritated. Okay, he didn't get irritated. He got pissed off. And he came over to me, and he said, "Dude, man, this ain't right." I said, "You know what we need to do?" I said, "What's that?" He said, "We need to start our own band."
Yep.
I said, "Well, if that's what you want to do, we can do it." And the drummer heard us. And the drummer said, "If y'all start a band, I'm going with you." So, of course, that's a little bit of how we got together. Joe already had the name Finga Fiya, and it just took off from there. We've been rolling ever since. How long have we been playing, Joe?
7, 8 years.
7, 8 years.
The band's been together 7 years, I think.
So it's worked out well. And of course, I know y'all see Joe and I. We have also 3 other members in our band, but when we do the woodshed, it's just he and I doing it together.
Okay.
It's simple.
This makes it easy. And when we get out on the road or wherever we play, we bring our whole band with us. Right now, everybody don't want a big band. They
Yeah.
want either a solo or a duo. So here we are again in the woodshed. And thank you
We're
for
very
having us.
lucky and maybe unlucky. I don't know. We're in Florida.
Yeah, that's another.
We get some work, but you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I know a lot of other musicians in other states don't have the work we got.
Also, this song that I'm getting ready to do, they over in Pensacola, they have this place called the Blocks. In the Blocks, there was a whole lot of clubs, about 5, 6 clubs, and they were all kicking it. And it looked like New York City at 12 o'clock noon, and it'd be 2 o'clock in the morning. Everybody was out there hanging and jamming. And they did a documentary. It was like the place, the Blocks, like a lot of cities and towns and places in the United States. At one time, they were flourishing, but they kind of got diminished because we know crack and whatever, it just kind of destroyed some neighborhoods. So they were bringing this neighborhood back. And wrote this song that's on the soundtrack. They have a documentary called The Making of a Neighborhood, because they were revitalizing this neighborhood. So Joe and I are on this CD and playing different music, and did a song about it because I used to hang out on the blocks. So we're gonna do it for you right now. And like I said, the documentary is called The Making of a Neighborhood, and the song is called The Blocks. So this is what we're gonna do right now for you. Standing on the corner, down there on the square. I was standing on the corner, down there on the square. I walked the streets of Belmont, didn't have a care. Smell bread and chicken cooking, and there's music in the air. Smell bread and chicken cooking, and there's music in the air. Oh, the blocks are coming back now.
Love it. Love it.
And it was actually the blocks where we decided to start a band too, because they had a place called Five Sisters Blues Cafe.
Was on. It's still on the blocks. The area has made a comeback.
Yeah.
If
Because I let Pina tell that story because I forget sometimes how good it turned out. Remember how mad I was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's a song I wrote called 15 Kisses.
Oh yeah.
It's about emojis, and there's somebody I was writing to, and they had 15 kisses and one teardrop on the emoji. So I said, oh, that sounds like a song too, just like Pina did.
Right.
And the person said, yeah, even though it was a mistake, it was supposed to be 15 teardrops
It's all good.
and one kiss. It doesn't sound as good on the song, does it? 15 kisses and one teardrop.
Yes.
Of 15 kisses and one teardrop. I wonder if I'm missing when the crying stops. I've been so close and I'm still so far. She took the t-shirt and wanted a cigar. 15 kisses and one teardrop. She went through 15 horny toes till she found her friend. And now the story goes again happily ever since. She said, now don't give up, go and get high. Take your body's buried in your own backyard. 15 horny toes till she found her friends. You know what they say? You know what they say? Rolling along. You know what they say? They say you gotta be strong, so strong. You know what I say? You know what I say? What if they're wrong? What if they're wrong? clothes, I'm still so fine. She took the t-shirt, didn't want the cigar. 15 kisses and one teardrop. 15 kisses and one teardrop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 15 kisses and one teardrop. One teardrop.
15 kisses, Joe Fingers, and one teardrop. How y'all like that?
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
I like it.
I like it.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's
Three
what I'm
people
talking
in here
about.
like it.
Hey, if I was in Florida, I'd be a groupie. I'd be there every week.
What?
What was that?
If I was in Florida, I'd be a groupie.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know. He's all right though. You okay?
You good, Charlie?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna do another original. And this is something that Joe wrote, and he was talking to me about it. He had written it, and he said, "Hey man, I want you to do this song." And I was like, "Yeah, that's great because it just fits my wife, my best friend, my woman just right." So we're gonna do this song that Joe wrote. It's called "Baby of Mine."
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at that lyric. I was wondering, what are you talking about?
Oh, my baby, she's got pretty hair. Oh, my baby, people stop and stare. She's so fine, this baby of mine. Oh, my baby, she got big brown eyes. Oh, my baby, and like it's no surprise, she's so fine, this baby of mine. Oh, my baby plays it oh so cool. Oh, my baby, she's no high school. She's so fine.
months here.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie, you hear them claps?
I love it.
That's deep, baby.
Who's collecting the money? All good, man. All good.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a song Lightning Hopkins, I guess, wrote. I know he played it. Lightning Hopkins, guitar player from Texas.
Yeah.
This is some guy gave me a recording of this Lightning Hopkins. This guy said it was the only known recording of Lightning Hopkins playing the piano. So
Joe could definitely do that.
I like that song. It's so the original's so funky. It's just amazing. But this is my version of that version.
Come on. Yep.
Hi, my woman, do you love me? She said, I love you strong. Hi, my woman, do you love me? She said, I love you strong. Well, I said, night is coming, time to turn your love on. She said, I love you so much, I just can't help myself. She said, I love you so much, I just can't help myself. I don't believe I could ever love nobody else. I said, now baby, gonna love you till the day I die. I said, now baby, gonna love you till the day I die. I put a smile on your face, you never gonna cry. Turn me on.
Yeah.
Let's do this here.
Sounding
I'm
good,
gonna
man.
tell you all a story.
What's that, man?
Every man I know.
Uh-huh.
Every woman that don't love me. You gotta stop this slow. She's gonna love you tonight.
Yeah.
If you just treat her right.
Yup.
I squeeze her soft.
Oh, so soft.
I make her feel good.
Real good.
Tell her that you love her.
I love you, baby.
Like you should.
Ah.
You'll be glad every night that you treat her right. I practice my method as just as hard as you can. You Wanna get a reputation as a loving man. You'll be glad every night that you treat her right. Hey, 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 hey. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, 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 oh. Don't ever say no. Never say no. You'll be glad every night that you treat her right. I'm a woman, do you love me? Yeah. She said, I love you strong. I'm a woman, do you love me? She said, I love you strong. Schwarzenegger strong. She said, now that has come. Time to turn the lover on.
Oh yeah, that was Joe Finger.
Lightning Hopkins and Roy Head.
And we are Finga Fiya,
Finga
y'all.
Fiya.
Give you a little bit of that, what we call F-dub blues.
Let me tell you how the name came from. A long time ago, about 1993, some guy gave me the name Joe Fingers. Now, he gave me the name Joe Fingers because it was for some club called Jelly Rolls that he owned, and I was going to play, and he wanted to bill me as Joe Fingers. I didn't necessarily like Joe Fingers, but I liked Joe Fingers.
Mhm.
And so later on, I changed it to Fingers, Fingas. And then I was playing somewhere. Well, I was playing at a blues challenge in Memphis. And things were happening that I didn't like from people that said they were trying to help me out. But it wasn't just work. It wasn't working out the way I wanted it to work out. So instead of getting mad, I just stayed in the apartment and played piano and came up with this name, Fiya, the first part, F-A-Y-A. I'm going to tell you what it means in a minute. Came up with that name, and then Finga, I put in front of it, Finga, F-A-Y-A, Finga Fiya, because F-A is Fa, and Y-A is Ya, so that's how you pronounce it. It's not Fiya, it's Fiya. Okay, and so I said, if I ever get a band, I'm going to call it Finga Fiya. Finga's like lanyard, a little something extra, and Fiya. So there was an original meaning to that. To Fiya, it was an acronym, but it was a result of me being a little bit irritated and angry. So when we got the band and people like the band, they come up and goes, what does Fiya mean? What does Fiya mean? We had to come up with something, and I had this shirt. It's a nice blue shirt. I still wear it, and it was a FUBU shirt, for us, by us. And I said, well, that's for all y'all, for all y'all. That's what it means, for all y'all. And that's what the real meaning is now. Okay? And it can have a reverse meaning too. The original meaning was reverse. Whatever you want to put in for that F, the first F, and then all y'all. Anything that's derogatory. Anything that shows you're irritated and you want to say forget it. Forget all y'all. If you want to say forget all y'all, but you wanted a one syllable word. That's what it originally meant, but we like it better being for all y'all. We like it better that way. It's turned into that.
We had a couple of different.
Gotta love it.
Someone came to us one day and asked what that stood for, and we said, if you can guess what the name, what the original is, we'll give you a CD, because we had some CDs. Nobody's ever guessed it yet, and someone said, well, Finga Fiya, well, you're a firefighter. That must be that. Yeah, we said, yeah, that's it. Whatever you think.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's the fire, I'm the finger.
I'm the fire. Yeah. But we know better.
Oh,
So look, we're gonna do another original song for you guys. And maybe once that song Joe did a little while ago, COVID, once that's done, hopefully it eases up. We're gonna do this song, which is an original song, and hopefully we can all get together again.
Yeah. Maybe even come up.
safely.
Yeah. You know, my family, my dad's side of the family is from like your area, from Massachusetts, from South Boston, Dorchester. So that was the other kind of cool thing to find out once I started getting to know Pina, where he's from. Because while I'm not from there, everybody on my dad's side of the family was from there, and we lived out in California a lot, and it was like being. It was like South Boston out in California. It was South Boston, Southern California. So, and that was the last time I was there. I was like 1 year old. So. I know you're not from. I know you're not in Southie, but I want to see that area one day as an adult.
Come by and see me sometime. Come by and see me sometime. If you're so inclined, come by and see me sometime. Good, your daddy won't mind. Come by and see me sometime. I hear you got another man. I hear you got another man. You might not understand. You love this lover man. This lover man's not just another man. Come by and see me sometime. Come by and see me sometime. If you're so inclined, come by and see me sometime. Good, your daddy won't mind. Come by and see me sometime. Come on, baby. Yeah, do it, baby. I ain't asking you to choose. I ain't asking you to choose. Ain't gonna give me the blues by asking you to choose. Now win or lose, I ain't asking you to choose. Baby, I'm not your friend. Baby, I'm not your friend. I'm gonna love you till the end. No reason to pretend I'm not your friend, baby, I'm not your friend. Come by and see me sometime. Come by and see me sometime. If you're so inclined, come by and see me sometime. Good that daddy won't mind. Come by and see me sometime. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about we do? We've been doing this. This is great. This feels like time is passing by.
No, it probably is. I guess we need to ask Charlie. I don't know.
Yeah, let's do well. We'll ask him after this.
We got about 5 minutes.
Later.
If that's okay, it's your podcast. I know what you're like. I'm just talking through my hat.
We're just glad to be doing this, y'all.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Thank you.
It's our first podcast, by the way. We've done some live streams on our own. That's why we had technical difficulties. It's the first time we had the split screen or the sharing. And first time I've done it. First time
we've done it.
Yeah.
Well,
See if I remember Walking Jesus.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about that as well.
and a co-writer that doesn't want their name. I'm sure if something ever happened, they want their name. Because people got to like it and stuff. Because a lot of people seem to like this song.
I like this song, man.
But here's the story. So there's a little town down east of us called Destin, and my friend, who I've known for a long time, talked to on the phone. And she has terms for real nice, and she's kind of religious, sort of. I mean, in her own way. She's spiritual, let's put it that way. And she calls up, and like everywhere, a lot of people who don't live here don't understand, but like everywhere, there's homeless people, and she kind of adopted one, and she called him Walking Jesus. And she called me up or text me, and she goes, I saw Walking Jesus at the bus stop. And I saw Walking Jesus at the Winn-Dixie market. I saw Walking Jesus, at the music shop or something like that. So actually, I realized that wasn't even me telling her, sounds like a song. I realized she was giving me lyrics to the song. And so I started, my job really with her lyrics was just to get them in order and have them rhyme. Now, Charlie, I know you're a poet because I read some of your poetry. It's quite good, so you know how that goes sometimes. You gotta get the lines lined up. And so I was lining up the lines for her. Not like that. I stopped that a long time ago. I'm talking about the written lines. And it came out to be this song, and I gave it a couple of choruses, and it's kind of funny. It's the choruses I don't remember, and that's the part I wrote. So if I forget the choruses, well, actually, I didn't write all the choruses. I took parts of it. It was inspired by the Bible, so you can look up some of the Bible quotes, and then you'll know what I meant. I saw Walking Jesus where the buses stopped. He didn't get on board because he's Walking Jesus. I saw Walking Jesus at the music shop. There he struck a chord because he's Walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, Walking Jesus. I saw Walking Jesus loafing with the fishes. He didn't stay long because he's Walking Jesus. I saw Walking Jesus doing all the dishes. Nothing there went wrong because he's Walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, Walking Jesus blue. He said, follow me or follow somebody else. You're an independent mind. You can follow yourself. Treat other folks the way you want to be treated. Tone down dirty jokes and don't be conceited. I saw Walking Jesus at the Radio Shack. He's looking all around because he's Walking Jesus. The cops came in a screaming, put your hands behind your back, and threw him out of town because he's Walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, Walking Jesus. Well, I saw walking Jesus with a cardboard sign. Couldn't sit still, cause he's walking Jesus. Says I work for a while, then I turn it into wine, and then I drink my fill. Cause he's walking Jesus, walking Jesus, walking Jesus blue. Walking Jesus says, Christian Muslim, Buddhist Jew, it doesn't matter to me. Why should it matter to you? Action, love yourself, go and love your neighbor. To Caesar goes well, to you goes all the labor. I saw walking Jesus, make a peace out with his hand. He didn't say a word, cause he's walking Jesus doesn't have to talk to make a stand. In the silence he is heard, cause he's walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus. Walking Jesus, walking Jesus. Walking Jesus. Well, I saw walking Jesus, walking Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus walking. Jesus blues, Joe Fingers, y'all.
Yeah.
Charlie, how we doing on time, brother?
Well,
We good?
That's cool. Charlie down.
Good.
Right, I'm just
Hey, Charlie.
yep. One second. Yep, we're all set. You,
Oh, okay.
you got
What was
probably
that?
about 4 or 5 minutes. It's up to you.
Do 4 or 5 minutes, do something. He's going.
We're going to do another original song, all right?
Okay.
And just in case we run out of time, we shouldn't. That'd be about 4 minutes. Thank you so much for this podcast, Blake. I love it.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you're
it.
welcome.
Yeah, man.
I love
Thank
your
you.
podcast. I'm finding out all about Massachusetts and your area of town. And if I could vote, I'd vote for you from here.
That's right. That's right.
If I could vote up there, I can vote down here, but I don't vote up
That's it.
This is another
Do your
original
thing.
song, y'all. Since I know y'all, a lot of people don't know where we located. We are in Florida, but we are up in the top part of Florida. Let me tell you this way, it might be a little easier for you to understand. We're 11 hours from Miami, but we're only 3.5 hours from New Orleans, so we're up in the top part of Florida. Here we go. Big-legged woman, she ain't got no soul. A big-legged woman, she ain't got no soul. Her lips are sweet and evil, her heart is small and cold. I come from Massachusetts, she come from Tennessee. I come from Massachusetts, she come from Tennessee. I'm here to tell you, oh, this what she done to me. She filled my house with smoke, turned my tables upside down. She filled my house with smoke, turned my tables upside down. She put spirits in my head, grabbed my throat and took us out. I couldn't say a word, I couldn't even sing a note. I couldn't say a word, I couldn't even sing a note. The walls wrote me a letter, this is what they wrote. A big-legged woman, she ain't got no soul. A big-legged heard a rattle making his. She chased me through the grass. I heard a rattle shaking his. She was about to strike. I turned around and gave her a kiss. A big lady woman, she ain't got no soul. That big lady woman, she ain't got no soul. Her lips are sweet and evil, her heart is small and cold. Watch out for that big-legged woman.
Yeah. All right.
Are you
Man,
done?
thank you for having us, man.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. This is definitely it's one of the first shows, but definitely will always be one of my favorites, only because I continue.
All right, brother.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I
Appreciate you so much.
Yeah,
I
man.
love listening to y'all, and I'm waiting to do my road trips with me and the missus. So when we go down south, we're definitely gonna stop in and see y'all. It touches my heart because Calvin, Pina, always been my mentor, always.
Yeah, man. My family.
That's
And
right.
I just everything he does is just something I look up to, only because he's doing the right thing, and he was definitely one of the best football players I've seen growing up, and I try to be like him. And
thank you, man. Thank you.
I certainly understand you feeling that way about him. Yeah.
Actually, it's nice to know that he is writing songs, because I'm in the process of doing some songwriting with a friend of mine. Actually, is a distant cousin, and we're going to be getting together so I can take some of my poetry, put it together, and do songwriting. And so, Pina, thanks for being an inspiration. Joe, you keep doing the things you're doing, and I should have worn my hat today. I had my hat already, and but I got similar hats just like you all do, and I appreciate this. I really do.
Hey, we appreciate it, man. Hey, also we got an album coming out.
Oh,
it'll be out the next maybe 3 weeks. And this we don't. I think we got maybe a couple of originals on, but we've done some covers on it. But it's still a good album. It's gonna be called Finga Fiya After Midnight Review.
Nice.
We did this
That's
live.
all news to me.
We did it live, and it was after midnight.
I love it. I love it. Well, there's plenty of time to do another show, with Finga Fiya. I definitely want to do that. I'm going to continue to follow y'all, and
Okay.
please, give the family in the audience over there hugs and kisses from me. I really, really appreciate them for helping us out too with the technical difficulties, and but the music is just, every time I'm listening to y'all, even though I heard the music a couple of times, it inspires me to write something. It might be a line or two, but it always inspires me to write something.
Cool.
And so keep doing what you're doing.
Well, that's the greatest compliment artists can have, is if we inspire creativity. That's wonderful to hear. Thanks for that compliment.
Definitely.
Thank you.
I know you got it in you, man, because I know you be writing some poetry. I know you do a lot of stuff.
He's got it.
Very creative, man.
Yeah, he's great.
That means a lot. That means a lot to me. So, all right. Well, God bless always, and stay well, stay safe, and I'll keep in touch with y'all either through the phone or through Facebook, whatever we have to.
Well, that works,
Okay.
and you do
Sounds
the same.
great.
You stay healthy and safe.
Thank you very much. And you guys are on YouTube right now. You're already on YouTube. So
All right.
Yeah.
All right, much love, cuz.
all right, love you. Take
Love
care.
you.
You all too. Thank
All
you.
right,
Later.
later. Hey. Wow, that was nice. Finga Fiya. Joe and Pina. Oh, dudes, feel free to join that group on Facebook. Finga Fiya. It's right on Facebook. Join that group. You can hear their music. Occasionally, when they're playing, they do have an album coming out, as you heard from Pina. So please continue to support this good group, good people. And tomorrow we're gonna have another show for you. Actually, it'll be Ray Forts. Definitely a good friend of mine. I love her to death. She's inspirational. So tune in tomorrow at 5:30, and we're gonna get that show on the road for you tomorrow. So just trying to give you something always, once, twice a week, and sometimes it could be 3. But whatever I have to do for this podcast, I'm going to do. I never want a story untold. So, and we are always going to try to inspire the next person. So, thank you. And I'm going to end with mask those beautiful faces. Use hand sanitizer, wash those hands, and stay safe. Love y'all. God bless.